Hello, everybody. Welcome to MJ Hobby Corner. I'm Julie, MJ's trusty sidekick, and today we are here to talk about Reaper Warlord. Now, this is a video that I've been wanting to make ever since the last game where MJ kicked my butt. I wanted to revisit my warband, make sure I have everybody the way I want them, and just basically prepare myself to defend my honor and defeat MJ in our rematch. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to go over my warband and talk about why I picked each person for it, or each elf for it, and also talk a little bit about Amirathel and the Elven Empire of Teltos, so the Southern Elven Empire. So let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? First, let's talk a little bit about Amirathel. Okay, so Amirathel is the southernmost tip of the Elven Empire in Teltos. There was a time when the presence of elves spread over half of Teltos. But after centuries of decline and neglect and rising attacks, the presence has diminished to where now they solely exist in Amirathel. To the northern elves up in Tirathilia, Amirathel is a place of shame and embarrassment. It's where the elves go when they're not elven enough to live lives of splendor in Tirathilia. But to the elves that actually live in Amirathel, it's a place of freedom and peace. Freedom from the proper thoughts and behaviors that they had to have, and the societal norms that they needed to live by when they lived in Tirathilia. Now, Amirathel is also a place of the highest population, where the highest population of half-elves live. And although they're not treated as complete equals, at the very least, they're judged by their skills and their abilities rather than their broken heritage. Across the Scar River is the free city of Blackguard Cove. In these two cities, Amirathel and Blackguard Cove, are not friendly. They're connected by 4 bridges that are heavily guarded. They're guarded by spellcasters who they each carry a scroll, and if needed, they would cast a spell that would crumble the bridges. And there are rumors that they also carry a second scroll, and that scroll, the spells from that scroll, actually would ignite everything into flames. So, needless to say, the relationship between these two cities is just a little bit on the tense side. So, that is a very, very brief overview on the city of Amirathel. And now let's talk about my warband. Okay, the first one I chose for the warband is Prince Danethal. He's rather on the costly side, 147 points, but I felt it was important to have him as the warlord. My warband this time consists of a warlord, an elite, a sergeant, and then 3 soldiers. So we'll see how that stacks up. So the first one, as I said, is Prince Danethal. He's tough 3, which I find important. I have 3 of them have toughness and 3 do not. So hopefully that will help a little bit this time. His special abilities are Swift Attack and Weapon Master. And his tome is Storm. And of course, he's a Warcaster. Then the second one on my list is I chose Lauren Stormblade. I had her also in the last Warband. Her special abilities are Deflect 1, and she has Tough 2. She also has Parry and Weapon Master. Weapon Master was one of the ones I liked a lot. Let me find. Master says, a model with this special ability may re-roll 1 missed attack per activation, and it cannot be used for defensive attacks. So I liked that a lot. She has that. Okay, so the next one then on my list is Arnice Deathseeker. She costs 47 points. She is a sergeant. And let me put this down a second. Okay, and her special abilities are Frenzy, Martyr, and Swift Attack. Now, Martyr is another one that I found really interesting. Let me read that one to you. Okay, a model with this special ability may sacrifice its remaining damage tracks to gain +2 MAV for a single fight act. At the conclusion of the model's attack, it is considered a casualty and is removed from the battlefield. So that's an interesting one. It's definitely an ability that I found interesting, that I found intriguing. All right. And the next one on my list here, the next one in line, is the Centaur Archer. And I chose this particular model because it's ranged. I only have 2 ranged models. It's hard to find elves that have a range. Most of them are melee, or a lot of them are. But the archer, of course, is ranged. They cost 40 points and is considered the rank as soldier. And it's unhindered. Let me see what that is. A model with this special ability can make ranged attacks while in base-to-base with enemy models. Although it cannot shoot any of the models that it is in base-to-base with. Okay, so, and also, using this ability does not provoke defensive strikes from any models it is in base-to-base contact with. So that's good. I definitely liked that. Moving on. My next archer is a Veil Archer. And this one costs 33 points. And the special abilities are Indirect Shot and Rapid Shots. Those 2, I think, are really important and will come in handy. The last model on my in my warband is the Hunting Cat. I chose the Hunting Cat because she's cute, and it does have a couple of special abilities. Disable, Rage, a few, and Savage. Those are good, which makes sense because it's an animal, right? And I just felt that the cat would be a good a good way to round out my warband. So I have Prince Danethal, Lauren Stormblade, Arnis Deathseeker, a Centaur Archer, Vale Archer, and a Hunting Cat. And that's what I've chosen to make up my Elven Warband. And I hope that you will come back and watch the game when we have that filmed. And I'm not sure when we're going to be playing it. Hopefully soon. And I'm pretty sure that MJ has chosen Revan this next time. He'll be playing Revan instead of Nefsakar. So we'll see how that goes. So that's it. It was a brief one this time, but I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see how my choices in my warband, my decisions in creating my warband, we'll see if it assists me in defeating my opponent in our next game. Hopefully I'll play a little differently. I think I probably will. I know of a couple of things I feel I did wrong the first time, and I definitely will be concentrating and putting all my effort into beating MJ this time. So again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.